into Cloud for enhanced PV versus Ravenking.
I know, just two dudes with big old swords. What's better than this?
Simple, but good.
Exactly. Right, so enhanced PV just opting to charge that limit. I mean, there's not, since he's got such great range, it's he is able to contest Ike and kind of camp him a little bit more than Ike would be able to with Cloud.
Yeah, where Cloud's disjoint is just ever so slightly shorter than Ike's in a lot of those aerials. I feel like the better movement from Cloud is going to make a big difference.
Yeah, for sure. But Ravenking, he's got great movement with his character. He plays Ike like he is a fast character.
Like, Ravenking's always been a very strong representative of Ike at a high to top level of play. So it's no surprise to see him make the character work here, especially as we start things off on Stadium, as this is a stage that benefits both of these characters rather well. They can both fight for the base plant really effectively, and like we've seen from both of them right now, utilizing the platforms to make their up Bs out of pressure just even more safe.
Yeah, for sure. Ravenking is doing a great job right now, just staying alive. Enhanced PV, both of them are just super close in percent, but that well-spaced back air is going to be the stock against Ravenking. He still had the limit, so he was able to get a little bit of damage racked up too. So if Ravenking doesn't take this stock soon, it's going to be quite a lot of chip damage that he's going to have to make up in the next stock. Scary.
Yeah, enhanced PV is just holding forward right now, being rewarded for his efforts with 51 uncontested, but got to be careful with his ledge play. Ooh.
All right, and enhanced PV just looking to charge that limit again. What's nice about being able to charge limit is that you can pretty much get as many limits as you want within a stock. And if you need to get limit so that you can get some damage when it hits, or if you need to get limit because you need that kill, that guaranteed kill, it's really up to the player, and it looks like enhanced PV is really wanting to utilize limit to the best of its ability.
Oh, especially off the parry, showing that Ravenking has to be a bit more mindful about how to utilize those aerials.
Yeah, 100% here, and enhanced PV is doing such a great job of using that up B out of shield, even against Ike, who's got really safe aerials.
Just in general, like the notion of swinging second here is just proving to be so valuable for enhanced PV, because a lot of opportunities where Ravenking would otherwise fall into place, get a lot of damage, potentially a kill, all of a sudden he has to worry about almost equal amount of out of shield options and pretty easy ways to kill, although high damage off the Aether eventually does lead to a kill, and this is still very much winnable for Ravenking.
Oh, I know. I always say when I'm commentating an Ike set, it's always going to be just like a nair and a dream, and this can be your game again.
Like, it really is true. But it's not going to be for game one. Enhanced PV, very smart reaction, seeing the dash attack to clip right under the stage, hitting the quick draw, and taking game one.
Yeah, that was really smart stuff from Enhanced PV. I'm wondering if we'll see the change from Ravenking if he's going to play Joker now, because that is going to be a character who's a little bit more weaselly in his movement to kind of match how fast Cloud is. And Cloud, he's a bit of a bigger character, not in terms of heaviness, but in terms of height. So Joker, who's so thin with his character Hurtbox, it's going to be a lot easier for Ravenking to kind of move in and out of some of the movement that Cloud has. But again, too, he's super duper confident in that Ike. That is definitely a comfort pick for him too. So I can see either way.
If we do see the Joker come out, I would not be surprised to see if that ends up forcing enhanced PV off of Cloud. It does look like the Ike is sticking around for game two, but there's definitely quite a few reasons why Joker can make matchups annoying for Cloud depending on stage. And speaking of stage, we're looking at a different one now. Small Battlefield is the pick coming into game two, and I think having just a little bit less lateral space is actually going to do a world of good for Ravenking, because like I was saying with PS2, the same can apply here with control of those platforms. Just works out really well for both of these characters. But now that good movement that Cloud has isn't going to be as effective just because there's less space.
Yeah, for sure. And Enhanced PV is doing a great job of just continuing that momentum that he had in game one. And it's looking scary right now because he just got limit. Ravenking is at 97%. Really scary place to be if you're Ravenking. Enhanced PV with barely anything on him right now. Ooh, nice tomahawk grab from Ravenking. He is really good at finding those grabs just when he needs them.
Yeah, I get so much off of throws. The big damage and the stage positioning proves itself important time after time after time. Even if it's not big combo throws like we're often seeing from many characters, it's still just enough to move a lead into your favor, and that's exactly what Ravenking has as he finds the down air through the ledge.
I know, that was such great spacing for that down there. Ravenking is doing an amazing job right now bringing this back, and he's getting some chip damage as well. I mean, I get 97%. That's like nothing. Great air dodge there to get back on the stage. An enhanced PV. Was looking to get something going, trying to squeeze his way in to get that kill, but Ravenking is doing an amazing job of just spacing around everything that enhanced PV is trying to throw at him.
I think both of these players are so adamant on finding an aerial to start off whatever their string is going to be. For enhanced PV, hopefully leading into a kill. For Ravenking, it's even more damage. And because of that, they both have to dance around not just where they start their jumping, but wherever their opponent ends.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that can be hardest to learn about this game is that you really want to be swinging where your opponent is going to be, not where they are at. And Ravenking is really good at that, and Enhanced PV is also amazing at it too. And it's a lot easier to do that when you have these two characters with amazing range. Ravenking getting a little antsy there, looking to just get a lot of damage since that up B does do like 23% if you get all those hits. But it is going to be the stock for him. Enhanced PV just timing a nice little dash attack there. Oh, and it doesn't even matter because Ravenking getting a really high charge eruption there, which is super easy to get against Cloud's up B.
Yeah, the Climb Hazard leaves a lot of opportunity for Cloud to just get chipped off on the ledge. Whether it's getting early kills or getting countered or something. Like, Cloud can tend to struggle if he's not able to come off the ledge aggressively. Speaking of the aggressive ledge play, it looks like that's where Enhanced PV is at his most comfortable. So it would definitely be in his best efforts to try to take away center stage from Ravenking, who has practically called center stage his home this entire game.
Yeah, one thing that I love about Ravenking's play is that, you know, Ike is a pretty Nair-heavy character, but there's a lot of different timing that you can do for the Nair. Obviously, you want to do it falling for the most part, but Ravenking is amazing at mixing up if he wants to fast fall it, if he wants to do it at the complete last second, or just above that to finish up his combo. And it's amazing, too, when you have Enhanced PV who's trying to parry a lot of this, but he ends up just getting hit by it anyways because Ravenking is just mixing up the timing on those Nairs so well.
Oh, Enhanced finding yet another kill off the dash attack. His spacing with the dash attack is so exact. It comes in so clutch. Chill at 118 though, so he definitely needs to keep up this more passive play if he's going to try to take out this game too.
Yeah, and Enhanced PV just playing like almost surgical this game, but Ravenking is just like totally outplaying him right now. I mean, you know, it's pretty even, but see, just like that, finding the kill just when he needs it, even if Enhanced PV is shielding, he's mixing up that timing too. And there was a lot of shield pressure too, so it could have been a poke, but Ravenking doing a great job of playing around Enhanced PV's shield.
Yeah, I was actually just about to highlight that. We saw a lot of it in game two, where whether or not it was going for empty hop grabs, trying to cross up the shields, just striking the shield constantly. Like, Ravenking was not afraid to just keep the pressure on, even when he wasn't finding damage or especially good like stage positioning from it. And I think it's just the mark of a confident player.
For sure, for sure. And this small battlefield is a great stage for both of these players. Although Ravenking, letting him come back here might have been, I don't know, not the best choice on Enhanced PV. You know, he's seemingly pretty comfortable on this stage, but I don't know. Enhanced PV must have something up his sleeve if he wants to continue going here. Ooh, I love the platform pressure, really doing a number on Enhanced PV's shield there.
Yeah, PV has been doing a good job of choosing a very early game role reversal from Ravenking, where he's the one who's keeping in charge of center stage, he's the one who's maintaining control of those plats, and fighting outwards accordingly, which I feel definitely the best way that either of these characters can play across this. As far as running back to small battlefield, my only guess is that we weren't going back to Stadium yet, and giving top platform can prove to be very dangerous against the likes of Ike. So I think it's good on Enhanced PV recognizing that, you know, he knows he can win here, he's just got to up his play.
Yeah, for sure. I think too with the stadium counter pick, it probably would have been better for Enhanced PV because I think for how much that stage is like a little bit bigger, so Cloud can kind of play around that with Ike, who gets camped out a little bit easier, just fishing for your limit reads and being able to charge limit in the corner. Because see, like just like this, the second that Ravenking gets close to you, he's able to find those kills that he needs. That was a really great falling up air to get that kill there, and only at 88%. I love the uppy against Cloud's uppy. Since it does have that armor, you really don't have to worry about the hit that Cloud has on it. So really smart stuff from Ravenking. It seems like he's super duper comfortable in this matchup because there's a lot of gameplay knowledge that you don't really see from just like your run of the mill Ike.
Yeah, my guess is that if we were a different stage may have been in order, potentially Town, I feel would have given Cloud a lot of space to be able to move accordingly, as well as play both passively and offensively when necessary, because once PV is like feeling comfortable with his movement, he's building the damage on no problem. And finding stocks with even less problem. Limit Blade Beam catching Ravenking hanging on the ledge for just a little too long.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Ravenking is another character, or he's another player who's really good at catching you staying on ledge for too long. But Enhanced PV is doing an amazing job of finding those kills, even just playing out in center stage. I mean, like what he just caught that from center stage, and it still like clipped him. So really great awareness there of like timing that just for it to run out of ledge invincibility.
Ooh,
Yep,
instantly
Ravenking
throwing.
holding shield there, you really don't want to get hit by that and just rack up the damage. When Enhanced PV is so close to kill range, Ravenking needs to get this stock. You don't want to be taking out too much damage now.
Yeah, I find it interesting that like Enhanced PV, he's doing his best to hold forward, make sure that Ravenking can't maintain strong stage positioning, and he's being very proactive with how he's denying the space, whether it's playing on the plats, beneath the plats, forcing the battle to the ledge. Like, he's doing a good job of not just building up the damage, but making sure that Ravenking doesn't find comfortable sitting whenever he does get a chance to breathe.
Yeah, for sure. And Ravenking seems to be taking his like sweet time playing this kill. Enhanced PV really was doing a great job of bringing this back. So props to him for playing so calm after that and finding the up B out of shield with the limit to do it.
And just like that, off the Angel Plaid, Ravenking already on the hunt trying to even up the stock count. Got to be careful about holding too forward, though, because you don't want to give an opportunity for Enhanced PV to be able to build up too much percentage, but he's not going to find that in this game, instantly finding his kill. And just like that, it's tied stocks.
Yeah. Enhanced PV getting a little bit comboed here. You know, Cloud is pretty good at landing since he's got such a big dare for his landing hitbox and it stayed active for so long. But Ravenking is doing a great job of juggling him. Enhanced PV keeping it competitive though. You've got limit on deck. Scary place to be if you're Ravenking.
Yeah, it's just been a back and forth in this game 3 of which of these players is in total control. Like, both of them showcasing why the stage works out so well for their own characters. Although, Enhanced PV not getting a chance to use the limit just yet. That's one thing that Ravenking's actually been really good about these past few games, is making sure that he can hold off the limit that Enhanced PV has to a point where he just doesn't get a chance to use it, right?
Right, and Ravenking getting a little bit antsy. You know, we saw the up air, the up smash coming out.
Oh, he's just gone. He's just gone. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it happens. I mean, usually Ravenking is pretty confident in getting those edge guards, but you know, maybe that just wasn't his game, I guess.
All right, PV played that one out really well. I would presume that we're going to go back to small battlefield because Ravenking, yeah, now instantly clicking back into the lobby for that one. Ravenking played out the stage really well. I think it's just solid adaptations from Enhanced PV. What allowed that game 3 to work out so well, and because of it, sitting up in the game count, let's see what happens.
I know, Ravenking ran that one back so quick like it was an emergency run back.
Trying to get this W real quick, bring us to game 5, but I don't know if Enhanced PV is going to allow it to happen. Immediately we're seeing PV run to center stage, find how to respond to Ravenking's buttons, and act accordingly to build up that damage.
Yeah, for sure, and Ravenking kind of getting comboed right here. I mean, he does not have the landing tools that Cloud does, so he'll be able to make use of the disadvantages a character has. Great air dodge there. Oh, and the Nair sending him back on stage. Lucky for Ravenking. Enhanced PV kind of keeping himself for that one because it looks like Ravenking is starting to rack up a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, that situation was so unfortunate for Enhanced PV, now finding himself in a position where he can't make it back to stage. That Nair sending in the wrong direction ended up being a fatal flaw.
Yeah, for sure. And Ravenking just opting to kind of hold ledge right now. I mean, you saw him get hit by the dash attack earlier, but still get up attack is a really great option when you're handling people who are being aggressive at ledge. So Ravenking, if he's just able to react to something like that, I can definitely just see him just kind of like move on ledge before he can get his damage.
Ravenking seeming to do what he can with the Nairs, but it's not enough to build too substantial a lead. The immediate limit blade beat into regular cross slash. Very creative combo from Enhanced PV. Alright, he's playing with a little bit of fire in him.
Yeah, for sure. But Ravenking playing with maybe even more fire right now. He's just trying to like get this back in his favor. He really wants to bring this to game 5 right now, but both of them keeping it super duper competitive. Oh, scary place to be if you're Ravenking. You've got Cloud swinging at you with limit on deck. The both of them rolling at the same time. I totally thought that was a world read at first. Great air dodge there to get back on the stage.
Enhanced PV just forced to play off of reactions right now and doing a fantastic job of it. Not able to find the call out with up smash though. Potentially leading to an almost deadly situation. Ikes love sharking for that down air through the ledge, although Ravenking not finding it on this stock.
Yeah, for sure. And this is looking like a Enhanced PV's tournament stock getting so much damage and the mental damage too. When you're on this last stock like this, your tournament stock, and someone's just swinging that big ol' sword at you, it can be really, really scary, really annoying even. Right. And that backer is going to take the stock from Ravenking. Both of them on their tournament stock right now. Enhanced PV just trying to bring it back as best as they can, trying to get as much damage to bring it back.
Oh yeah, and he's doing a good job of it too. He's got the comfort of at least sitting a game up on Ravenking, but he's got to maintain this pressure. And even though pressure's high on both ends, like he's got to maintain the swinging. I think his spacing on his aerials has been fantastic. Knowing when to actually like make the call and up being out of shield when it's not too predictable, because Ravenking has been finding such good punishes when the up Bs out of shield are becoming too predictable on Enhanced PV.
Yeah, nice grab there from Ravenking, just using it for positioning so that he can get the ledge trapping going here. Another grab, throwing him off stage. Great, he's going to have to use that limit to get back onto stage, so looking super duper even right now for both of these players.
Ravenking on the hunt to bring us into a game 5, but instead of meeting Cloud forward air. These lads is just swinging now. That's up smash. Yup. You can't be up being like that with both players just looking for the perfect opportunity to punish the up B out of shield. It ends up being Enhanced PV taking it 3-1 over Ravenking.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say Ravenking was playing that bad whatsoever. It just seemed like he got that unlucky up B there, and just heading onto the platform may not have been his best bet since Cloud's up smash is such a strong killing tool. So great job to both these players, and great job to Enhanced PV for making it into PS Mal, right? For Losers Finals.
Correct.